Hi Libra, welcome to your August general reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Libra. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. So my intentions for this reading, Libra, is to channel and provide messages from Spirit to you about the month of August, what is happening, unfolding that Spirit wants to tell you about, anything that has happened, why has it happened. This can impact any aspect of your life. Love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution. But whatever Spirit would like to talk about shall be said. So if you have any beings of the light that you would like to welcome into this space, specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, maybe even passed down loved ones, you are welcome to ask them to join us here now. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy for you guys. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Libra. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants to talk to you about in regards of the month of August. What is happening, unfolding? What do you need to be aware of? And let's just see if Spirit has anything that could give you the clarity, insight, healing, guidance that you're seeking for by watching this message. What is happening in the month of August for Libra? Okay, dead center, 4 of Wands, Aries energy. You could have strong Aries in your chart. You could be dealing with an Aries. There's some partnership forming, whether this is a friendship, this is a romance, this is a business partnership. Maybe even some of you are going to be having new roommates move in, someone that has been wanting to live with you for a while. And then you have the Empress crossing this. Libra energy, Taurus energy. First, let's get on with all these cards. Wow. And then I'll show you them. There are 2 3s on this spread already. Some of your birthdays could be October 3rd, October 13th, maybe September 23rd or September 30th for some of you guys. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. Okay. For some of you, this is definitely romance because we have the Empress and the Emperor here. This tells me that whoever this is in your life is your other half. This is someone that has the alignment that you have, Libra, and this is at the fullest. This is divine masculine, divine feminine energy at its best. Now, I have to say, the Empress, the divine feminine energy within this counterpart may be the one that's a little bit more apprehensive, maybe a little bit more nervous, a bit unsure, but the Emperor is going to do what the Emperor has to do to prove to the Empress that they want this, they're willing to do whatever it takes. And with the 3 of Swords in reverse, crowning the reading here, there is a lot of healing around this union, around maybe even if it's not romance, a friendship, healing around a family situation. But I gotta say, for most of you guys, this is romance for sure. Bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Cups, Scorpio energy. This is what has happened before that the 3 of Swords is coming in reverse to heal. There was some sort of mistake someone made. There was someone that had a lot of regrets. There was someone who was spending too much time over the could've, should've, would've's without seeing the resolutions that could have happened. Should they dedicate themselves? Should they decide that they want to change anything about their circumstances here? With the 5 of Cups in reverse, there was someone that was very hurt or even heartbroken over some sort of falling apart or over some sort of situation that didn't come to play out at the time they thought it was meant to or that they wanted it to. I have to say there has been a lot of heartbreak over what didn't happen in the past. But I just feel as if whatever the Five of Cups was bringing in a sense of sorrow, a sense of hurt, it wasn't meant to happen at that time. Someone wasn't ready. Someone wasn't ready to be the Empress or the Emperor that you have the energy of, Libra. So with this Five of Cups, I really do feel someone was done kind of regretting and wanted to do something to fight back, had the will and the want and the need to make a change in this. They could have started within themselves, doing some sort of healing that made them unprepared or unready to take a chance with you, Libra. I want to clarify this Five of Cups a bit. Someone could have some sort of resonance with cherry blossoms, could live by cherry blossoms, a tattoo of cherry blossoms. Tell me more. Princess of Swords. So this is the Page of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I have to say, someone may have left in silence. There could have possibly even been a ghosting situation, or just someone broke up without a reasonable explanation. It didn't make sense. Their excuse wasn't something that they were being fully honest with. But I do get a sense too, the more that someone wasn't responding, someone wasn't kind of helping get the clarity of why you felt the need to leave, why you feel the need to push me away, made someone very upset. But they couldn't explain themselves. I have to be honest, not that I'm defending this mechanism of what people do to retreat, but I have to say they didn't know what they wanted themselves. And I feel as if Spirit really had to separate you two so they could figure it out. And it wasn't even figuring out that they wanted you, Libra. It was figuring out the wounds that were preventing you two from really establishing something, from really growing with one another. Because there was a lot that they didn't reveal or say that was bothering them. Certain things about beliefs around love and romance, certain beliefs around commitment, certain beliefs around being truly open and available was something that was new to them and made them nervous. But instead of really communicating that with you and saying that to you, having the courage to say that to you, they left the way they did. Now, others of you, I get a sense that with this Princess of Swords, you may have found out some information that hurt you, disappointed you. This could have been a secret of some sort. And this person, you know, the cat was out of the bag in some way. I wonder if you found out through social media, you found out through other friends telling you. And they messed up. They messed up big time. And there was no other way around it. But I feel for a long time with whatever that mess up was, they were too embarrassed or ashamed to reach out to you to explain. And that's why they've been silent up until this time. Someone could have bangs or just gotten bangs or a haircut. I want another card though before we move on from this because this seems important. Tell me more about this Five of Cups in the recent past. Or you know what? This whole energy of the Five of Cups and the Princess of Swords could even indicate like if you're still going to be the same without the effort to change out, without the effort of meeting me halfway and compromising, stay away. I feel like that was the energy you gave out to this person. And they had no choice but to kind of start really looking at their wounds and their patterns of what was sabotaging the two of you. But I feel almost as if Libra, you, despite what you wanted to do, you ignored them, which gave them the sign that they really needed to change something about themselves. Yeah, King of Cups, Scorpio energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the Empress again. Wow. So this King of Cups is quite literally even looking at this Princess of Swords. Yeah, they just felt you weren't ready to hear them out, but they weren't ready to explain themselves. And with this King of Cups, they still and always had deep feelings for you, a love for you. They were just more shy in revealing that and saying that and showing that. But as this time of separation, although it was difficult with the Five of Cups, It made them become a lot more cemented, a lot more honest with their feelings towards you, Libra. And they definitely did some spying on you. They definitely still checked up on your social media or asked around about you if you didn't have social media. But they've always still cared. And I have to say, maybe even if this isn't a play off of the two of you, they've definitely grown from the Page of Swords to the King of Cups. Instead of being avoidant, instead of dodging you, I do feel as if it wasn't even dodging you, it was dodging themselves, but they used you as an excuse to not really be comfortable with that. But now they're fully open and fully clear about how they feel. And I feel for a long time, their mind and their heart were at war over you. Their mind was trying to keep them safe and protected while their heart was yearning for you, Libra. I mean, if you guys are the Empress, I can see why. You have it all. You are someone who is caring and loving. You like to create harmony. You like to create balance. You like to be the person that establishes something meaningful and truthful. And when you see that in a connection, when you see that in someone, you give your all into it. I mean, they believe you're gorgeous. They think you're handsome, but it's not even about the outer looks that you're gifted with. It's the beauty within. And I know that sounds a bit corny, but it's absolutely true. You could even be artistically gifted. Photography, writing, painting, drawing is something that they find you to be very good at, talented at. But with the Empress here, I do feel as if they have awoken to the fact that you are their other half. You are their soulmate. You are their divine feminine in this counterpart. And now that they've become awakened to that, Libra, things are changing big time. Someone could love to wear jewelry or like makes their own jewelry, has a habit or a hobby of buying jewelry. Let's get into it. Dead center, this is the Four of Wands. Aries energy. I do feel there is something that someone is making the effort to unite with you, to partner with you. This is the 1111 card, and that 1111 may be a number synchronicity you've been seeing quite a bit or will start to see as confirmation for you about this reading. You guys have been through it all, you know, the pain, the highs, the lows. But there's something about this month, Libra, that is really showing you that this person is showing up in a way that they couldn't before, in a way that they want to. They feel complete with you. And not in a codependent enmeshment way, but in a way where they realize that they were happiest with you in their life, of what you've given them, of what they've experienced with you is unlike anything they've experienced with anyone else. So they may be reaching out very soon if they haven't already. But believe, Libra, that they want to establish something serious with you, committed with you. I do feel they will finally be asking that question, you know, can we be exclusive? Will you be my boyfriend, my girlfriend? Or even you guys are moving in together. But I do feel this is the person you were meant to be with, Libra. Without a doubt, you felt that in your heart, but you weren't going to compete for it. You weren't going to fight for it. You knew they had to do the growth they needed to do. Someone could wear glasses, and they look good in their glasses too. They try to put contacts on to change it, but you looked really cute in your glasses. You were the other person I'm picking up on. And there could be a significant height difference between the two of you. Someone's much taller, the other person's much shorter. But what's crossing this is the Empress. Yeah, this makes sense. I mean, Libra energy, Taurus energy. And I feel with the Empress showing up twice, the Empress is going to be slower to open up at this time. And it's completely reasonable why. The Emperor gets it, okay? The Emperor realizes they were not the ones that were all in on this the way you were in the past, Libra, if this is your energy. They're going to have to do a lot more. They're going to have to show it undeniably, the proof and the facts, that this is meant getting back into a situation with. I do have to say, there could be a pregnancy in the cards, so be aware of that. Someone could be finding out that they're pregnant. If so, congratulations if that is your message. If not, don't worry about it. But with this Empress crossing, someone wants to find out and figure out if this is worth giving a try again. If they were to put love, effort, patience into it, will something happen from this? Could this actually grow into something? Because I had this hope before and it didn't happen. So that's what someone is really afraid of. And maybe even if this is the Emperor's fear, they're afraid that they lost their Empress, everything that could have come with their Empress, that there is not the same amount of trust in this that there was before because of the mistake they made. But they want to prove you wrong, Libra, if you are the Empress. They want to make things right. They want to get back to where it was when it was so beautiful between the two of you. I'm feeling a kissing on the neck. Okay, just saying that is something they may have done quite a bit. This is someone you may have had a hickey from in the past. But what's crowning this is the Three of Swords in reverse. Libra energy. You could possibly be dealing with another Libra or someone with strong Libra in their chart. Healing. Three of Swords in reverse is always healing to me. I want to say if there was some sort of disturbance, or I wouldn't say third party, but some sort of outside influence that corrupted this energy, blocked this energy, delayed it, it has been removed. And it has been removed for good. I don't know if that was another person. I don't know if that was a situation. But I do feel someone saw the truth to this Three of Swords that they set out to remove from their life. And now it's been starting to do the healing. Now with this Three of Swords in reverse, I do feel, I know past readings aren't everyone's favorites, but for you Libras who know who this is, knew this was always meant to happen and is starting to see this happen, I do want to say they've done the healing. They've done a huge amount of what they've needed to fix within themselves. That was just an open bleeding wound that had nothing really to do with you. I do feel that the angels specifically, your angels, their angels, worked with them to kind of become enlightened to what their wounds have done. Consciously, subconsciously, it had an effect. And they had to go through the pits of their ego, the pits of their shadow, to really fight with it, to address it. A lot of it had to do with non-committal issues. A lot of it had to do with vulnerability issues. But they're ready to talk about it now. I do see that. And they will explain it to you. They will explain what they've learned since you guys have been apart. They'll explain what they've come to be aware of since you two have been separated. And, you know, I definitely see a text message that's saying, I miss you, or I really miss you. Those words, they mean it. What's reading this is the Strength card. So this is Leo energy. I truly feel this contract that you two have, the binding you two have, has always been very strong. I do feel that this person is building up the courage and the strength that they didn't have before to finally come forward and speak their truth, to fight for this. And for them to even show up in that energy in that way is going to surprise you, Libra, but also assure you. Because I do feel deep down somewhere, Libra, you may have had to compartmentalize it. You may have had to put it in the back of your mind, but you always knew there was more to this. You always knew there was more to what was meant to happen with this person than how things ended. And so I feel with this Strength card here, with whatever demon they had to fight, whatever ego wound that they had to really address, I feel as if they definitely addressed it. They are definitely aware of it. But they're also using this part of themselves the fear that they may have still around reaching out to you, still trying to make things work with you, as a motivating factor, in fact. The fear of losing you is something that is going above and beyond the fear of whatever could happen should they open up. And I think that's what's making them strong. They have faith in that this will work between the two of you, and they want to regain your trust back. They want to regain that faith back within you. In the recent past, we have the Two of Wands. Aries energy. So I do feel for a lot of you guys, this person has already reached out. Maybe it was end of July, beginning of August. This person sent a message. This person has a will to fight for this again, is a new version of themselves that they want to show you, that they want to prove to you. The passion between the two of you is still very strong. Even if you had to bury it under you for some time to kind of just move on from the situation. I feel all the energy, the passion, the desire is starting to reformulate again, Libra. But this person took a chance. Now, others of you where they haven't reached out yet, I gotta say, they are getting closer and closer every day to picking up that phone, reaching out to you. They know they want this. They made up their mind about this. They made up their mind about you, Libra. And I'm hearing through hell and high water, nothing is going to stop them from at least trying. What you need to know is the Emperor, okay? Aries energy. The Emperor has grown. The Emperor went through a lot of reflection, of purging, of realizations, to now that their soul has elevated to meeting the Empress at the same vibration the Empress was waiting for the Emperor to be in for quite some time. The Emperor is going to be accountable. The Emperor is looking to stay. The Emperor wants to solidify something here between the two of you and is very serious about pursuing this and pursuing you, Libra. There are 2 4s here. You could be seeing 44, 444. Your birthday could be October 4th, October 14th, September 24th for some of you guys here. But they want to make this work. They know what they need to do, and they will be doing what they need to. They're not going to fall back. They're not going to, flee the way they fled before. They're here to stay. They want to stay, and they want to show you it's worth staying in this. Whew, all right, let's get some guidance cards about this situation because I feel this is going to be major, Libra. So we have community here with number 7. Interesting. Yeah, I do feel, in a sense, your family members, friends, their family members and friends have been rooting for the two of you. Were surprised when you guys broke up, did not see that coming. I do feel this Emperor here has been asking people, their own inner circle, or maybe even reaching out to some of your family members and friends, asking about you, what they need to do. They've been telling everyone about you, Libra. They've been excited about getting back together with you. They've been telling people, Libra and I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it a chance. And they have been receiving that support and that encouragement from their community to pursue this with you. Now, with community here, it could also mean something is going to go public. You two being back together is going to go public. Some sort of social media update or picture of the two of you coming back together. People may be shocked by it, but ultimately really seeing as all the months come forward after this one, that you two are that power couple. People are going to understand why you two are back together. I do feel maybe even this Emperor wants to invite you to some sort of family event, friend event as a date. Maybe as some sort of informal announcement that you two are back together. Maybe you're going to run into them at some time, whether it's both of you are invited to the same event. And that's when they really decide this is their chance. This is a sign almost to them to make this work and happen. Tell me more. Tell me more, Spirit. Emergence. Master number 11. So Virgo got this card. If you have strong Virgo in your chart, if you're dealing with the Virgo, I suggest checking out the Virgo reading to see if there's messages for you there. But it says creation, resurrection, and magician. I just have to say, for those of you guys that are dealing with this resurrecting connection, it is meant to happen. I can assure you that. There's something more meant to happen. The contract has not been fulfilled. And here it is in the alignment for it to be fulfilled. You can trust whatever is happening. You can trust whatever is being brought back to your life because it's in a new form. It's not in the old version with the old patterns and the old mistakes. They're coming new, brand new. And that's what's emerging from the silence that maybe you experienced with this person for some time. And with the magician, for those of you that this person's already reached out, you already seen that they emerged, they're going to work at it. They're not going to give up. They want this so badly, Libra. You have been something that has been very healing for their heart. And now they feel as if the last missing piece is you to kind of fulfill this need that they've been wanting for so long. It took them a while to identify what that was. It's not solely you as far as like you're the only thing that can make them happy, but it's almost as if I was the happiest with Libra. I was deeply in love with Libra. I don't want to ruin everything we could have based off my insecurities. So that's why they're emerging now. Tell me more. The letter E may mean something to someone, as in Evan, as in Elaine. First, middle, last initial may mean something to someone. Or maybe someone's name could end with an E. First, middle, last initial. Tell me more for Libra. Thor. Action. Thor's here, guys. Yeah, I do feel that they're taking the action. It will be direct. It will be honest, but it is something that has been building up for some time. It is something that they feel fiercely about. And with Thor, you know, they're going to fight for it. They're not going to give up. They're not just going to let this all slide. And a lot of it has to do with what they need to do. They know that ball is in their court. Just give them the green light and I'll show you. You know, that's the type of energy I'm picking up on here with this Thor card. But the action they're taking, the action they'll be doing is something that they mean full-heartedly in pursuing till its completion. They're going to be dedicated. They'll be patient if they need to. But they are deciding what this is between the two of you, what they still want from this Libra. And that's what's making them fierce about this, fierce about you. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and get one more card for you guys. This is a powerful reading, powerful soulmate union between the two of you. It's happening now, and it's kind of, again, I can see why the Empress would be a little bit uncertain of it, but I think the Emperor is going to prove through their actions, through their determination, that this something may be coming back for a reason, and it may be willing to give a second chance. All right, chameleon spirit, act as if. With armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries. Okay, so with this chameleon spirit here, yeah, I do feel that someone has quite literally changed their vibration, shifted their energy into becoming the person that you needed them to be for so long, Libra. Now, with this act as if chameleon spirit, I do kind of get a sense that you're going to have to read the situation, feel the energy, because again, there's still that question if they really mean it, if they're really about it. I do feel with this chameleon, you're going to have to use your strong will to figure out the intentions behind their actions. And I don't feel you're going to be disappointed. I don't feel like this person's going to flip the next hard situation that comes up. But I do kind of get a sense to take things a bit slowly. There may be other wounds that start to come up, but I don't think it's going to be so separating and damaging like the first wound was. But there may be new challenges for the two of you to kind of fight together with. So Libra, act as if, be open. I do feel for those of you, again, this situation is returning to show you the change they've been doing. I do want to say as well that you are the reason they made this change in their life. And that was part of the soul contract between the two of you. And you've had a significant impact and always will have a significant impact, Libra. But with set healthy boundaries, Armadillo Spirit at the bottom of the deck, this is for two reasons I feel. First reason, definitely take things slow. Set healthy boundaries if there's something that they're pushing for, because trust me, they're going to push for it with the Emperor and Thor action card here, that you're not fully ready yet. See what they do with that. Are they going to respect that, or are they going to try to enforce it? That will give you some reason as to if this is worth giving a try again, right? Now, others of you, with the community card, there may be a lot of people that are going to ask how you got back together, why you're back together, are going to want to fill the dirt in, because I have to say, there's a lot of talk, gossip around the two of you, the story between the two of you. And if that even gets overwhelming, I would say to kind of put healthy boundaries against the people that are rooting for you versus the people who are just nosy, want more information, because those people are going to be coming out of the dust as well. Just to kind of get, I wonder with the third party influence, if this has something to do with it as well, whether there's someone who has children with someone else that parent is not going to be pleased with, try to, disrupt what's going on between the two of you. Of set healthy boundaries with this person or with this energy, because it is looking to kind of tear away or tear down what you two are meant to have. And although they're powerless against it, they should not have influence over it anymore. Excuse me. But this person's going to be insistent. They're going to be doing what they have to do, but you need to decide, Libra, if this is worth it. They'll be heartbroken if you decide not to, but so excited and so pleased if you do decide that you're willing to give this a chance. Thank you so much, Libra, for joining me for this reading. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope it provided you with confirmation, clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to whatever is unfolding in your life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Libra, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Libra.